Ring up Christopher Browell.
The phone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussain here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is Monday, the 26th of August 2024. It's a bank holiday today. No doubt you're off work, enjoying your bank holiday, while my brother's been incarcerated and held hostage and falsely imprisoned at your private prison, masquerading, or your care home, your private prison masquerading as a care home at Sunningdale, where you've instructed them. You've come with the police to abduct my brother from my from my £350 million care home, put him into one of your care homes to save on costs and for you to tick off your tick box exercises, and are holding him hostage there and falsely imprisoned, fully controlled about where he lives, what medication he's taking, where he can go, who he can see. How have you, the local authority, achieved all this without any kind of independent judicial oversight or any legal framework? That's all I'm asking for, and you're refusing to tell me this because this is all highly unlawful and criminal on your part in order to further to exasperate and target me and my family because of your own systemic failures in adult social care, which I'm continuing to going on about now. Every single day I'm leaving you a message. Every single day you're simply looking to look the other way, whistle Dixie, and walk away whilst you've left us in this situation. What's happened to my mother? Where's she gone? Why have you killed her off for? What, you've not learned your lesson then, have you? You've not been able to do your jobs properly. This, Mr. Browell, is all about money, isn't it? It all comes down to money. You have created this matrix of control and system so you can expunge money out of people and control people with money and manipulate them. This is like all that's happening here. You're utilizing your position and authority, abuse of power, to control and dominate me in order for you to achieve your objectives. And this saga has been going on for several decades, well before you, Mr. Browell, well before all of these people, because all that happens is that the frontline staff just keep on getting replaced by other people, but yet the situation always remains the same. I mean, in regards to my brother, is a Deepak Patel that was a social worker for the longest of times, and then he got replaced by other people along the way. I know Sanjeev Singh came along, and then it was Nadia Khan came along, and then it's been just one social worker after the next. Also, you keep on changing the frontline social workers, but yet the agenda and narrative remains the same, to find ways to plunder and profiteer from our resources, from my resources, particularly from our family trust fund, so you can then look to justify your action. Who exactly is paying to keep my brother incarcerated in this care home? Is that coming out of the public purse? Is that government money? Is the government paying for his social care costs at the care home? Are you paying for it? No, you're not. You've just taken control of his finances and you're getting him to pay for it. So you're basically putting him into a prison and getting him to pay for the privilege. Who told him? How did he get put into this prison? Did he ask to be put into this prison? You've simply made some false allegations and come down and collected him with the police because it served your agenda and narrative at a crucial junction in time in court proceedings that you had effectively instigated through your proxy agent Manningham Housing Association, and bought off the judges and the judiciary and the courts and the tribunal services, also you can maintain your position of authority and control and dominance over us. And now all I'm asking you to let me speak to my brother. My brother's birthday is coming up. We're having a religious, spiritual birthday of Eid al-Milad coming up. And we want to be able to have contact with our brother. My sister and myself want to be able to see and speak to our brother. How is it that you've basically incarcerated him and have taken control of him without any kind of legal framework? You've not even removed me as his nearest relative, have you? I still remain his nearest relative, don't I? I'm still his next of kin and nearest relative, all now simply being ignored and sidelined and looking the other way while you continue to maintain this position, looking to find ways to destabilize and degrade and humiliate me in the manner that you are doing so. This is completely reprehensible and deplorable, Mr. Kenner. I've told you this Mr. Browell, I've told you this many times before. I'm having to leave a message every single day. This is degrading and humiliating for me. It's degrading and humiliating for my sister who's very distressed in Oldham, where my brother was previously residing, and where your manager, Vicina Brown, had come and interviewed our brother to establish the fact that this is where he wanted to stay. You're torturing him, you're torturing me. You can see the fact that I'm sending an email out to you and everybody else every single day, all being ignored and marginalized and disregarded. Also, you can carry on regardless while you've got your, like an ostrich, you've got your head in the sand, but claiming that nothing's ever happened, nothing to see here. There's clearly something to see here. You've murdered my father, you've murdered my mother, you've murdered my older brother and trying to frame me for his death, and you've sent me falsely to prison. I've come out, I've looked to take back on the responsibility of my family members whom you've been neglecting. You've then commissioned the services of my nieces and nephews, my siblings, in order to achieve your objective and narrative. You've been coaching and coercing me and corralling me to effectively terminate and kill my family member.
You have 15 seconds recording time remaining.
As I was saying, you've been coaching and coercing me into, committing acts of vile actions of tyranny against my own family members, so then you can justify your position. I want to be able to speak my brother for his birthday and Eid al-Milad, and that's on the 15th of September. I want you to speak to me. Why are you simply looking to ignore me? The costs are accumulating.
Your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1. To review, message sent. Thank you for calling.
Every single day I'm leaving a message while they go on holiday and enjoy their leisure time. Me and my brother are suffering, my family is suffering, and they're simply just acting, childish and immature and refusing to engage with me, expecting me to have an emotional burst out so they can capitalize on my emotional burst out as a repercussion of their neglect and malice and malevolence. It's really ridiculous.